Got a question from our friend Ash. He says, Ramsey, I'm loving your videos, thank you. Very good stuff. I don't do MMA, I am a traditional martial artist. Anyway, I wanted to ask, I'm going to teach a self-defense class to some ladies of different ages, some into their 60s, who have never done anything before. My research and experience says preempt, the element of surprise, to hit hard, say for example, to palm strike continuously as opposed to just once. I'm wondering what your thoughts are on this. Okay. Yeah, I think you're on the right track with, being preemptive. Okay? If you look at most of the self-defense videos on YouTube, for example, most of them are they're horrible. They're absolutely horrible, and there are a lot of reasons for that. One of the principal reasons is they're trying to teach you defenses against worst-case scenarios after the danger has already set in. For example, somebody has you in a rear naked choke from behind. They're strangling you. How do you get out of that? Right? Now, I made a video where, tried out this really bad self-defense video where they show how to get out of a choke and it totally doesn't work, and some viewers said, well, what do you do instead? And so I mentioned, well, you can try small joint manipulation. If you have not trained and you don't know how to fight, that's probably your best bet. But here's the thing. Somebody's got a choke on you already. They're strangling you. You've got like 3 seconds before you black out. And so your chances of, peeling a finger off, they're slim. They're really slim, right? So how to get out of a worst-case scenario, that's probably the worst way to teach self-defense. So yeah, preemptive is the key. Okay, situational awareness is way more important than how to get out of a choke when it's already on. Right? How to get away from a whole gang of guys standing over you when you're on the ground and they've got guns and knives trained on you. Right? There was this self-defense group. I reviewed one of their videos, Split Second Survival, where every one of their videos is this crazy worst-case scenario, like 3 guys have guns pointed at you and you're all alone and unarmed, and this is how to get out of that. I'm like, man, this is hilarious, man, because those are impossible odds. Those are like Hollywood movie scenarios that only work because it's scripted. Okay? So yeah, really focus on that preemptive stuff. An ounce of prevention really is worth a pound of cure. As far as self-defense goes, right? So if it's a matter of don't go down that creepy dark alley, walk in the well-lit area where there are lots of people around who could see any potential altercation, right? That's worth so much more than, walking down that dark, potentially dangerous alley and getting mugged where nobody can see or hear you. Okay? A lot of self-defense videos, they start in this situation where the attack has already begun. Like some guy grabs a bottle and smashes it over your head. What do you do then? Why wait until he smashes it over your head? Why even wait until he grabs the bottle? You sense those hostile intentions. Make your move right there and then. Right? So yes, preemptive is key. Now you mentioned palm strikes, and I know like almost everybody on the internet says teach them to palm strike instead of punch. And the thing is, if you don't know how to punch, you don't know how to strike, you're probably going to break your hand with a palm strike the same as you would with a closed fist, right? Because untrained people don't know they're not supposed to hit the forehead, and this is really hard bone, the frontal bone. I mean, that's what breaks the hands when you punch it, right? And untrained people are often just really bad at hand-eye coordination, and so they don't know, hit the soft stuff and all that. So, my personal recommendation, if you're going to use a striking tool, use your hardest, most dangerous one, your elbow. If you don't know how to throw elbow strikes, do some research on that. That is one, your olecranon, that hard bone right there, that'll do so much more damage to your opponent than to you. And you don't have to be super big or strong or great at striking to start smashing elbows into the other guy's face. Because chances are, if it's a self-defense situation, you're probably already in a clinch at that point, so yeah, use those elbows. I mean, I really don't know why that's not taught more in self-defense striking scenarios as opposed to palm strikes. I mean, I've taught so many people, thousands of people over the years, all different sizes, and you know, people who are really small and weak and unathletic and don't know how to fight. If you teach them how to palm strike, it's like these wimpy little slaps that don't do anything, right? But elbows, even from weaklings, you know, that can open up cuts and, you know, do all kinds of nastiness to somebody's face. So, elbow strikes, man. Use that stuff. It's good.